everybody were being filmed on Paul Padgett's system, which is about a $700,000 system, versus my what the hell this phone costs? I don't know what the hell it is, but there is the setup right now. When we started setting up, and Paul went to a great extent to do this. He first showed me a camera. Show me your first camera. Okay. Show the audience your first camera.
Shouldn't I lead into that story?
Well, no. I just this is the backup of what we're doing here.
Okay, gotcha.
The fact that you're shooting on.
When I was 6 years old, my mother transformed my life forever. Knew the delivery, and so my first camera I have saved since I was 6 years old. Now I'm 53 now. So that is, and it's in pristine condition.
Kodak Instamatic is worth a fortune.
It is.
If you saved everything you ever had, when we get old, they're antiques, right?
So believe it or not, okay. So at 5, I pulled the National Geographic out, and I flipped open to the second page, and Jacques Cousteau was there, and I told my little brother, I said, "That's what I want to be."
There you go.
And so 6 years old, I received my first camera. And so that was from my mother.
Now, so fast forward to the most sophisticated camera on the planet.
Today is the Canon 5D Mark IV with a 200L series lens with a 400 extender on it. This is of excessive power. So I would...
Okay, let me stop you here because I'm doing the interview here.
Yeah, please.
What's the favorite thing you shot off this one and the favorite thing you shot off that one?
Well, this actually marks history. So I'm known for exact timing of sunsets around the world in very hard to get areas that nobody else gets. Either literal trips planned around latitude, longitude, when sunsets. So when I was 7, I got off the balcony of a condo we were in and shot my first sunset with this. Didn't even know it was just.
So is that your favorite shot?
That's favorite shot. On
okay, and this one?
This one would have to be. A 17-foot, 5,000-pound, 13-foot around great white.
Oh, underwater?
Yes. In a housing.
So that's waterproof?
No, it's in a housing.
It goes in a
gigantic housing.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
as far as, I take that back. Okay, so I did a shot. I'll post this thing. So we had the big super pink moon, the biggest it's been in hundreds of years. So at 5 in the morning, a week and a half ago, a light hits me in the face of my bed. I'm like, man, who's got a light on? And it's not going away. It's really hacking me off. And I get up and I look out there mad, and holy moly, the moon had just dropped. It's in the west, gonna drop down, and I'm awestruck. I mean, it was so big. And I don't think I've ever seen it that close. So 5 in the morning, I jumped up, went and grabbed this camera, set the tripod up, shot through the trees over here, and you can see the craters on the moon. It is the most amazing shot I think I've ever got. And it was the moon.
Send it to me.
I will. So that is a 200L series with a 400 extender on a Canon 5D Mark IV.
And this one, real quickly, is what?
That's a Canon 5D Mark IV also. With all the fun little apparatus. So that's got a 50 millimeter L series glass, which is the standard of the industry.
Right.
With a Canon 600 and a preamp on it for the audio.
Okay, so audience, if you just saw this thing, Paul, and the story of the cameras on my Samsung Note 8, now I'm going to shut this off and we're going to continue the interview on his fancy Canon equipment. And I want you to watch both and then call and send me an email. Let me know what you think.